What's going on, everybody? It's Cody. Welcome back to the channel. Here for the 5-game WNBA main slate on Thursday night. I hope everybody's enjoyed the little bit of a break we've got with the Commissioner Cup Championship being the only game this week so far. Got a big 5-gamer. Then we're off for 4th of July on Friday. Then we are back into the full swing of things. Got games for 11 or 12 days in a row before the All-Star break. And pretty good slates, like not just like showdown slates here and there. They're pretty jam-packed with some bigger slates all throughout. So let's look at these odds for these 5 games, and then we'll break it down team by team. Sparks at the Liberty, 11-point spread, over under 169.5. Aces at the Fever. Aces are 4.5-point favorites, over under 161.5. Seattle at Atlanta. Seattle are 1.5-point favorites, over under 160. Phoenix at Dallas. Phoenix are 11.5-point favorites, over under 166. Washington at Minnesota. Washington 12-point underdogs, over under 156.5. So some pretty high totals in a couple of these games. Definitely the ones we're going to want to target the most. But let's start here on the Aces side. Obviously, fresh news: NaLyssa Smith traded from Dallas to Vegas. I wonder if Vegas wishes they would have waited just a little bit to see what the package for Aaliyah Edwards might have cost. Obviously, giving up a first for NaLyssa Smith, the talent's there, but can you get it out of her? I don't know. I don't know if she starts right away or if she takes a couple games coming off the bench, but I'm expecting right around 20 minutes for with Tiffany Mitchell-Wade. That's about the minutes she was playing, and I think Smith just replaces her in the rotation there. I do think eventually she will start over Kia Stokes. Wouldn't surprise me at all if that is tomorrow or if they just wait until after this little break going into the weekend. But Asia Wilson at the top, fantastic play as always. Still the best DFS player in the W. Jackie Young, Chelsea Gray, both solid options at their price points. Jackie Young, 9,100, really appealing price tag. Joel Lloyd, tournament option only. I think NaLyssa Smith, if she starts, is a viable tournament option going up against her original old team. And then everyone else off the bench, I just can't get to. Like Aaliyah Nye is not a very good fantasy point per minute player, 5,100. Stokes and Evans, really not good fantasy point per minute players. And then the minutes just aren't there for either. Then on the Indy side, obviously Caitlin Clark already ruled out. I did not expect her to play in the Commissioner Cup final. And then like tomorrow night, there's no reason to play her. Get her rested up. I think they should sit her until after the All-Star break. The game they won last night should show everything they need to see out of this team. Like, they need to have her healthy when the playoffs roll around, because if she's healthy, they can beat anyone and everyone. Obviously, they can lose to anyone. They literally lost to the Sun. But I think their ceiling is very, very high if she's healthy, which she has not been. They rushed her back. Let her get fully healthy before you bring her back. With her out, big boost to Kelsey Mitchell and Natasha Howard. Natasha Howard has the best matchup. 8,400 is a solid price tag. She's been playing a lot better of late. Minutes are a little bit more secure. Obviously, if she doesn't play well, minutes will crater and she will absolutely kill you. But good matchup here for her. Leah Boston at the top, 10.9K is steep for a big slate like this, so she's going to be low owned. Lexi Hull's minutes have evaporated of late. Ari McDonald starting to be priced appropriately. Sophie Cunningham overpriced in my opinion, even if she does sneak into some Lexi Hull minutes. Really hard to pay that price tag for her, and then everyone else down there just have no interest in on a big slate. Then on the Spark side, a lot of news here. Odyssey Sims waived. Shea Petty waived. Ray Burrell is back. King waived. She got picked up by Dallas. But she is on the Sparks here, so definitely don't play her. She will score you 0 points because she is listed as a Sparks player. You need to make sure they list her for Dallas for her to get points for you. But Ray Burrell, I'm surprised they're playing her in this game, like on the break. Like, I figured they would just bring her back over the weekend, but not expecting big minutes for her, so really hard to prioritize her. Julie Allman, fully expecting her to move back into the starting lineup. She started over Sims the last couple games before she left for Eurobasket. 5,800 isn't a terrible price. But we're going to talk about some value here in a bit that's definitely going to outshine her. But if she's going to play big minutes like the Sparks tend to do with their starters, I do think she is at least tournament viable. And then up top, Wnba has the best matchup on this team going up against New York. I think she's a solid play. I think Plum's going to play big minutes. Big Z always in play for tournaments, and then Rakia Jackson also always in play for tournaments, but really, really low floor with someone like her. And then everyone else on the bench, I just have no interest in with them starting to get healthy again. Then on the Liberty side, obviously, Jonquel Jones still out. Would expect the starters with Fibich back to be Stewie, Sabrina, Cloud, Baby Sabali, and Fibich. They've been kind of messing with the starting lineup with Fibich out. Played Burke a little bit, played Gardner a little bit, but fully expect Fibich. She's not on the injury report. This is the best matchup, or actually the second best matchup on the slate, going up against the Sparks and their future defense. So really, really good spots to attack. If this game stays competitive, I want to mention that. I think Sabrina sub 10K looks really good. Cloud is an okay play. She's a good tournament option. Stewie at 11.4K looks pretty good. Sabali minutes have been better. Like she had the one game where she only played like 15 minutes. Played 24 minutes last game, but just didn't really do a lot. She has solid upside. But with Jonquel out, I've been kind of disappointed with her output. And then Fibich is fine at 6,900. Her floor is pretty low though, and she doesn't really have like a true ceiling. She's really out there for her defense and to hit a couple threes. And then with everyone else, or with Fibich back, it's really hard to prioritize any of the bench players just because they're priced up from when Fibich was away. Moving on to the Seattle Atlanta game. On the Seattle side, really just interested in the starters. Typically, like normal, Ezzy 7,600. That's a really appealing price tag going up against Atlanta, who is going to run two bigs no matter what, whether it be Nas and Bree Jones, or BG and Bree Jones, or Bree Jones and Nia Coffey. Like they're going to have two bigs out there, so Seattle will have to match that. I think Ezzy's is very underpriced. I think Gabby makes for a great play. And then NECA, sub 10K. I have a lot of interest in NECA there. She's just a good fantasy point per minute player. And if she's hitting her shots, she has 50 plus fantasy point upside. Then Diggins just been playing super consistent of late. Love the spot here for her in a pace up spot. I think Wheeler's a fine tournament option. Then on the Atlanta side, obviously big news, Ryan Howard, questionable with an upper body injury. They don't play again until Monday, so I fully expect her to sit this game. I mean, she's leading the league in minutes by a lot. She may still lead the league in minutes if this is the only game that she misses. Fully expecting her to sit, which would mean Alicia Gray would look amazing at 10.2K. Obviously, Seattle's not the best matchup, but added usage, a big usage bump with Ryan Howard off the floor. Bree Jones would look really good, sub 9K. Canada at 7,800 would look solid. She played big minutes last game. BG, it's a good matchup, 7,100. The minutes are coming back up, but she's just not been very good this year. I do expect, if Ryan Howard's out, I do expect Nia Coffey to get the start, but would not be surprised if it's Naz Hillman. I think if it's Coffey, she's going to be one of the most popular value plays. If it's Naz Hillman, I think she's a great play in the mid-range. And then Pow Pow and SWK probably fill in the guard roles off the bench with Howard out. Then moving on to the Phoenix-Dallas game. This is probably like the funnest game to stack. We know Dallas defense is atrocious, and they are very, very thin. If this game stays competitive, I think all the Phoenix stars are going to absolutely smash. AT 11.2K looks great. Satu 10.1K looks great. Clea Copper 8,300 looks really appealing, facing a team that just gets gashed by slashing guards. Whitcomb and McConney, both a little overpriced in my opinion. Max minutes were down last game. I'm really not interested in anyone else besides the big three here for Phoenix. Then on the Dallas side, good Lord, they also don't play again until Monday, so it would be a full week off. Paige is already in. They've already announced that. Enrique out. Dejanay is doubtful, and Misha Hines Allen is questionable. I'm expecting Dejanay out, and possibly even Misha Hines Allen out. If MHA is out, that would leave them with Paige, Uru, Geisel Soder, James, McCowan, Quinterly. I think Jones has been waived. I don't think they have her. Yep, was released. So, and then they have King. That would leave them with 7. They would have to pick someone up to run 8. Uh, but they would have 3 guards. They would start Paige Beckers, Isaiah James, JJ Quinterly, and probably like Lee Uru and Geisel Soder, or Lee Uru or Geisel Soder and McCowan. Like, they're going to be very, very, very thin. And all of these 6, Page, Uru, Geisel Soder, James, McCowan, Quinterly, will have to play big minutes. Like, Paige Beckers might play the whole game. Same with Isaiah James. Same with JJ Quinterly. Those are the only 3 guards they have, and they currently have 4 forwards. King is more of a 3-4, like more of a 3, really. McCowan's a 5, Geisel Soder's a 5, Uru's a 5. They're going to have somebody play the 4 if Shines Allen is out. This is going to be the team you want to target the most, because a lot of these players are going to have to play in the blowout. Like, if this game blows out, the Dallas players are still going to have to play. Like, Isaiah James and JJ Quinterly will be on the floor no matter what. So their minutes are as secure can get. So definitely want to prioritize playing at least 1 or maybe even 2 Dallas players, even on this big slate. Then the late game, Washington, Minnesota. On the Washington side, Sug Sutton, really the only one we're still waiting on news for. She is questionable. Would change a little bit, would mean Melbourne would start. Maybe not change a lot, because like, I don't think you have to go to Lucy Olson on a slate like this, a big one. But up top, Austin, Sykes, Citron, Kiki all look solid. My favorite is Sykes. 9K is a ridiculous misprice for her. They way overcorrected her stat line and her price. That's just laughably bad. Shakira Austin playing right at 30 minutes a game, well north of a fantasy point per minute. She looks pretty solid. Citron's minutes are way up. Only thing that worries me with Kiki is minutes, like just not like playing big minutes, 26, 27 nightly. Then on the Minnesota side, they could come out very pissed off because they lost the Commissioner Cup Championship on their home court, which is never ideal. Fee, 11.7K. Love the price for Fee, sub 12K. She could post a huge game here. Courtney Williams, Alana Smith, always in play for tournaments. Alana Smith, sub 9K. I'm interested. Kayla McBride, 8,100, looks pretty solid. And then everyone else, really don't think anyone else is playable on this team. Bridget's just been terrible. Shepard's minutes seem capped with everyone healthy. Heidemann really busted last game, but if you think this game blows out, she would lead the second team. So don't hate it, but it's just a really, really narrow path for her to reach the optimal. But that's going to do it for me, guys. If you enjoy the content, leave a like on the channel. Really helps out the channel grow. On the road to 1,000 subscribers. Going to do a cool giveaway when we get there. Everybody have a happy 4th of July, and we will be back on Saturday with some games. Bunch of games in a row, no days off for almost 2 weeks straight. So good luck, everybody, and we'll see you guys in the next one.